Hi, this is just a little quick video. I was just sort of making as a reply to a lot of people who've been putting comments on my video about needing a new mower and getting a new mower, and saying the one we're using is quite small and everything, which is accurate. I'm not disputing that, but I just thought I'd give a kind of insight into why the equipment we've got on the farm is quite small, because it gets a bit wearing hearing everyone going, "Oh, get another mower." And there is a kind of a reason for that. Why we haven't got bigger kit yet is the fact that well, I don't know how long ago it was, sort of 15 years ago, so we started replacing the tractors on the farm with better ones, because we're running quite old kit as we don't use it a lot. So we got sort of better quality tractors over a period of time, and the intention was to get better machinery to go with it after that. And then slowly things have changed well, you should be aware of what's happened in the last probably 5 years or so, in the fact that the milk price has become very volatile. In fact, it's plummeted, and that's put a real pressure on the farm income. And then we've been coupled with other factors, really. My father dying made things quite difficult financially, in the fact that we had to there's quite a lot of solicitors fees and accountancy fees, and to be honest, the cost of his funeral and everything like that added to quite a lot of financial pressure on the farm. And then coupled with the fact that we're shut down with TB, we've got 5 grand's worth of stock tied up at the moment, means that there isn't a lot of spare cash at the moment. But also, what money we have, I'm being very careful with, and myself and my brother being very careful with, in the fact that we want to make sure that this farm is here in 20-30 years time, and not just let's have all the best new kit now, but maybe we can't really justify or afford it. Because not only is it about affording something, it's about justifying it. Now, if you look at the scale of what we're doing here, we're not mowing large fields. I think the hay fields might be 5 acres or something. When we do the silage making, although we do some of the mowing, the contractor does it, half of it, and the actual cost of his mowing isn't that significant compared with the outlay of buying a bigger mower. So actually, if you take things like depreciation against it and everything, it's probably quite economic for me to actually pay someone to do a bit of that mowing. So that's a kind of couple of reasons, really, which I've kind of given you. It's all very well having a new mower, and I would like to get one at some point, but you know, realistically, it can be sat in the shed for 363 days of the year, and maybe only used 2 or 3 times. So the small mowers we've got do the job at the moment, and if that adds, say, a couple of hours work to the mowing, and also maybe adds a little bit of extra fuel, it's not too bad, because my time is mine. I don't necessarily take a big wage out of the farm, but if I add in a couple of extra hours, I can justify that. It doesn't really matter. Fuel wise, not a big expense, extra few hours mowing. So maybe I'm being super cautious, but we don't need to rush to buy new kit yet, and what we do have, it works for us. Now, I guess a lot of you probably either run big farms and see our kit is small, but also I realise a lot of you are younger people who watch my videos and maybe play Farm Simulator and can just click buttons and buy things. It's not real life, Real life is about balancing the budget on a farm, but also there's a lot of expense that you don't actually see. I don't make videos of, like when we paid 500 quid to get a sensor replaced in the back of the hydraulics on the McCormick recently. So there's outgoings all the time, and also we do quite well, I think, for me and my brother to be able to both sustain a living off a small farm like this. So what we're doing, we're managing the farm best we can. We're not necessarily buying all new kit, but we're still here and you're still seeing the videos. So there you go, there's my explanations, really. Not a negative, I'm not putting anyone down for criticising what we do, but I'm just trying to explain a situation we're in. And I'm happy to carry on like we are. There's no big deal about what we're doing, having a small kit. So there you go. Anyway, onwards and upwards. More mowing videos to come with small mowers. Cheers.